Taurus, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, just casually showing themselves. Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Taurus Tarot reading. Taurus Love Tarot. Taurus Love Reading. You probably already know, but if you don't, my name is Chris. And we are going to get into how your person feels about you, what you might need to know or don't see coming if something's going down. Is anyone making a move? What kind of connection are you in? Let's take a look at the energy that is coming in, Taurus. Whoa. Okay, well, gosh. Ace of Cups just wanted to show themselves. And as you can see, we are now looking at the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So it's really clear that this is someone you have feelings for that has feelings for you. Yeah. Now let's get into what's happening here. The King of Cups, by the way, Pisces energy, master of emotions, holding on to this ship. Look, it's powered by the air. There's sails there. They're holding on to it. They're looking at it. By the way, their crown is made of octopus tentacles. They live at the bottom of the ocean, the deepest. Deep feelings. Looking at this ship, which they're ready to put down on this water. It's a lot. It's kind of like raging waters. There's a lot of intense emotions here, put it that way. What's going on with the ship here? Is there some kind of communication issues or communication coming? And look, her hair here in the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy, the counterpart to our King of Cups here, has the octopus tentacles for the hair and is here at the bottom of the ocean. There's a lot of deep feelings for each other. Just even seeing the Page energy, the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups, I would say more than anything. It's validation. But what's going on with that Page energy? This is a timeless reading. You are here when you are meant to be here. It's a general tarot reading. Always take what resonates and let the rest go. If you are looking for your zodiac readings, your Taurus Love Tarot playlist, it's linked in the video description. Also here at the Tarot Closet on the playlist tab. If you're on a twin flame journey, definitely check those out. They're very long and in-depth. All readings are timeless. You'll also find Love Tarot, all signs tarot. Those are collective love readings. And of course, you'll find all 12 zodiac signs if you like to cross-watch for your person, yourself, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever. Let's continue checking out the energy coming in, Taurus. The Page of Cups is back. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they're talking to someone about how they feel about you. It's funny, it's this Page energy and the Page of Cups, you know, the emotions, but it's feeling kind of like a key energy here, and that's validating. It's coming here with the Six of Pentacles, the Moon in Taurus, and that is your energy. And the Moon energy around the emotions, around the feelings. Has somebody been hiding them? Because we already saw that with the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, that this person feels the same way. Let's see what else is wanting to come through today. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Taurus. Please show us the cards, Aho. Five of Pentacles. Excuse me. The Eight of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So there is something going on here. Is this somebody you're having complications with? Not communicating well? Is there a pause between you, a break, or are you not talking at all? Because somebody here is missing you. It's literal too. I kind of feel like you aren't talking, or there's some complications in it. Mercury in Taurus. This is an energy of loss for me. Somebody who's worried and missing you. The first placement, and it's right here with the Eight of Pentacles in the upright and the partnership placement. The Sun in Virgo sort of looking over at it. Look, they're painting a butterfly, transformational energy. Butterflies wait until storms pass, winds die down. Interesting. That King of Cups ship with the sails and that water, like something has gone on. So it's sort of like some time has passed. Is somebody wanting to break the silence? It really feels that way, and it feels like it will be happening, by the way, the Wheel of Fortune. The Knight of Swords, like kind of swooping in and having all these things to say. Look at our Knight of Swords today riding on a feather. The dress, there's a whole lot of words on the dress, and their sword is actually one of those fountain pens, and it's cutting through the clouds, through indecision, through lack of clarity. And the Wheel of Fortune, by the way, is connected to the throat chakra. I speak. You're in this energy, Taurus. Also Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Look, somebody's holding onto a pocket watch. It's around timing. And the top wheel has a heart. It's right here on the heart. Yeah, and this is a turning point. I mean, it's Jupiter, the planet of abundance and growth. Luck, again, which is really way more about timing for me. Yeah, it's a turning point. It is a new cycle. It's someone you're either, again, I feel like you're either not talking or communication is just not good. Again, for some of you, it could be no contact, no communication, and or in separation. But something is also about to change here. There's literally a turning point. It's actually time. And it's around this person, because this Eight of Pentacles energy for me today just feels like somebody who is working toward that and has been. So there's a certain amount of time that has passed. The Queen of Cups is back. Okay, so first of all, there's a delay in it. Look, the Sun is in reverse. Leo energy. It doesn't stay in reverse, but it is like an energy of waiting. The Sun will always, you could say, upright here in tarot. But a luminary, a revealing energy, a new cycle, the conscious energy, truth and clarity, things coming to light. Look, it's major arcana energy, the bigger picture. It's clear that there's something brewing here in terms of communication. Somebody writing messages, writing them in their head, plotting, talking. They're definitely talking to somebody about what they want to say and how they feel about you, because it is somebody who has the same feelings, who loves you. That was really clear. Yeah, look what is here. It's the Magician. Catty corner with the Wheel of Fortune. The Magician, by the way, is connected to the sacral chakra. The Magician, by the way, is connected to the solar plexus chakra. Like our Sun here, I do. So there's a delay. But also moving into the throat chakra, I speak. Look at the Swan is looking down at our Magician today. The Swan here in my reading. Here at the Tarot Closet, where you should be, by the way. I don't upload anywhere else. So remember to use the email if you're hearing, seeing, even a likeness, the voice has changed, whatever. Because nobody should be touching my content. It's only here that I'm uploading it. So thank you for your help with that. Look at our Swan. This is a very strong connection for me in my readings. The soulmate energy is clear. And the Swan is, well, connected here with the Magician energy. Look, and there's a Swan in the Magic Hat here in our Magician. Somebody who's getting focused, making this happen, connected both, again, to the solar plexus chakra I do and the throat chakra I speak, also with the Wheel of Fortune. So message, phone call, email, social media, what? Can you see each other? They're really in their head. Look at this Eight of Swords here today. They're sitting here in this cage. We kind of put ourselves there, you know, in that Eight of Swords energy. It's Jupiter and Gemini, and that's holding back that Jupiter energy. It's been clear. Look, Five of Pentacles. The lack of communication or the wonky, bad communication or none of it is super clear. This person is also missing you. This is somebody who we already know shares the same feelings. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups. Yeah, the delay in the movement is clear. The Chariot is in reverse. It's an emotional blockage around this person because it's somebody who has all these feelings, Taurus, and either you have a history and there's some reason for them holding them back, or for some of you, it just might be somebody who's been holding them back. There's a snail here in our Chariot, look. Riding the Chariot as a snail. The snail has wheels, so it's a little faster than most. The Moon in Cancer, it is around, you know, that action, making that move. And again, this reversal energy is telling me that it's delayed. There's some issues with moving, and it's really clear, and it's with the Sun, a luminary revealing. So a lot of this is around those feelings we saw coming in. If you wanted to know, they feel the same way. This person, yeah, the Ace of Cups, they're talking to other people about it. Page of Cups twice. King of Cups and Queen of Cups came out together, and our Queen of Cups is back. I want to validate whatever has been going on. There is this energy of timing, like waiting for the perfect time. So it could be around showing up for something. Yeah, okay. There's some fear around it. The King of Wands is in reverse. I'm also wondering where things were going here. If somebody was, you know, there could be a chronological age difference. I just want to validate that if somebody's been hiding how they feel and has been afraid to go further. Because there is some next level energy in the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You're hearing this energy, Taurus. As well as Capricorn and Virgo. And it's in reverse. And it's right between the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. So this is really clear that, yeah, that something had happened here. But this person is also triggered and worried and wanting to, I feel like, break the silence or end no contact. Look here. It's like I've learned. Our Page of Swords today is standing on a stack of books. And they're holding on to a dandelion and they've already made a wish. Hand over heart. It's like I promise. Look, they're wearing a graduation cap. So if you are disconnected in the way of social media, like if you're connected on there but you're not talking, they're definitely looking. So if you're on there and you're not talking, but you're connected on social media, or maybe through other people, they're talking to other people, they're looking through other people's social media. Biggest wish energy missing you is really strong here. This person's been in their head. The thing about the Eight of Swords is it's connected here to them being in their head, like where they put themselves holding back. With the Knight of Swords, again, everything that they really need to say to you, it's clear that it's coming. It's like the Magician here is gathering up all the resources. Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, both in the upright, connected, catty corner, connected. But also the delay is here as well. The World card in reverse, the Sun in reverse. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, you're here in this energy, as well as Aquarius. That's the end of a cycle, you know, so it's like you get there and you reach the cycle. You've completed goals. You've met and overcome obstacles. Some of the emotional obstacles they haven't. It could also be their stuff here in the Devil card around advice, money, other people. So it's clear that it's here, and it's here with the Chariot in reverse. Like that's what's slowing it down. There's a delay. Yeah, and I just want to validate that there's a delay in the communication, clearly, but also around completing the cycle, something around the level of the relationship here. This is around timing for me, divine number, divine timing, communication. Again, it's in reverse, so it's not complete yet. And that could be connecting to things like coming together, like making life-changing decisions, moving in, marriage, perhaps a long-distance energy for some of you. And it's the last major arcana before you move into the Fool, which is a new cycle. I need to bring in what is here for you. And that's it. The bottom of the deck, the Four of Swords. Yeah. A validation here with our Five of Pentacles. The Devil as well, connected with the Chariot in reverse, that there is a pause, a break, or some of you are in no contact, and it is directly, that glare is making me crazy. Well, that makes it better. I just put the selenite here, which is your gemstone, actually, your crystal. So healing. Well, that's interesting. Just to kind of block the glare, I put it here on the Devil card, Capricorn and Saturn energy. Yeah, so it plays a part in whatever happened here. It's playing a part in why the Four of Swords is here, whether you're taking a break from each other or we're looking at, things having stopped. But you also still have feelings for each other. That's really super clear. And somebody is missing you and wanting to, they're talking about you and like plotting, wanting to talk. The High Priestess is in reverse and Justice is in reverse. Okay. I want to validate something around the Justice card in reverse as well. Obviously, that can be around some karmic situations, whether it's people, legal issues, even money. So if there's this connecting in that way for you, it does circle us back to the Devil card. It's going to be very specific, I feel, what it is for you. But look, the High Priestess in reverse, it's sort of like a blocked energy, holding something back, not trusting oneself. And it does connect with Justice in reverse, so it's also like some truths here that haven't been revealed. Somebody does need to make something right. Wow. Yeah, so here's the plotting energy, again, around communication. The King of Swords is here. Also the Two of Wands. Wow, and look where it landed. It landed right here connecting with the the World card in reverse. So I do want to validate, because this is like waiting for somebody to make a choice, make a move. It could be literal around somebody traveling to you. It could be literal around relocation. We could be looking at some different kind of energies there that somebody needs to get out of this Devil energy. There's something going on there that needs to change. There could be a third party energy around work, another person, because it's like waiting, holding on to this World card, waiting for somebody to make some life-changing decisions. And there's clearly delays. Look at the Moon here and the Two of Wands. There's the Sun in reverse, and they're holding the World as they look up at the Moon, which is the World card is in reverse, so it's really clear. For some of you, that may be, again, around things like moving in together or relocating, marriage, next level, making life-changing decisions, whatever they are. You can also see the block in that with the High Priestess in reverse. I do want to validate around this plotting, around communicating here with our King of Swords, okay? Connecting here also with the Knight of Swords and with this energy of you waiting. That also with our Page of Swords here, if there's some kind of legal stuff that you're waiting to complete around this person, and perhaps it's even waiting on, if somebody's in a third party situation in the Three of Swords, that a contract that would need to be complete first. Very specific energy, but I need to bring it through. So the Knight of Cups is in reverse, broken promises. Scorpio and Pluto, and it's here with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Somebody coming back in here. Yes, this is somebody who did break promises. It's very, I just feel like what these details are, you know, and I'm not always privy to all the specifics. The Eight of Cups energy, Saturn in Pisces. Look, here are the swans again, which of course we saw here in our Magician. They're both here. There's one on the table and there's one here in the Magician hat around this person. And then look here that you both are in the Eight of Cups, which is in reverse. It's somebody who's coming back in. Somebody who did pull away, and I want to validate if it's just around, not just, but around the emotions and feelings, hiding of them or running from them. That's clear, like pulling away. And as that happened, look, the Ladybird, Lady Luck here is walking away, which connects me to Jupiter, which is the Wheel of Fortune energy in the upright here. As they come back in, the heart is on the top wheel and they're holding this pocket watch. Has somebody been ready? Somebody hasn't. Somebody been available? Somebody hasn't. Yeah. Yeah, something is for sure changing. And here you are both. That's the soul connection energy for me. And this return, you could say, is connecting with the delay in that. For sure, communication, there's something going on, and they are plotting it. By the way, the King of Swords, Gemini and Mercury. And really, it's around however you normally communicate. So if you talk on the phone, if you do see each other, social media, email, text messages. But it's also this wait for something bigger, for someone to make some really big life-changing decisions. And here it is. This is really clear. The Two of Pentacles in reverse, somebody who's been struggling with that. It's an overwhelming energy. It's an energy around commitment. So I want to validate something here. Two of Pentacles, by the way, Capricorn and Saturn. So that energy of Saturn, of slowing things being slowed down and timing and obstacles. That one of these pentacles is clearly yours. What is the other one? Because obviously it could be around this other pentacle, commitment energy, could be around another person romantically. Could also be around a third party that's not romantic. It could be around a job, money, location. You know, commitment isn't just about, obviously, to people. It's like somebody's committed to a job or they don't want to leave a job. And it does bring in, again, to question the devil energy. So should that be around a vice that somebody needs to choose over you? Or whatever else is in there, you know, money, materialism. If there's something going on with a third party, if there's been some kind of betrayal, that's not really super clear to me, but obviously I think you know. Wow. Okay. So the King of Swords is here again because this deck has two. And what's really interesting, look, it came with the Ten of Pentacles. And it's the energy depicting a female, as you can see, the King of Swords here. So the King of Swords energy is a divine masculine energy. But with this having two and depicting, you know, as you can see in the card here, it's like bringing in a divine feminine energy as well. It's not about gender. I want to validate. What I also want to validate is that you're both here and it's around the communication that will be going on. Because somebody here is plotting it, you know. The Magician here making it happen, the timing energy of the Wheel of Fortune, it's turning in your favor. Because it's up, it's down, it's the cycles of life. And the Ten of Pentacles, long-term energy. Were you in a long-term connection? Were you building it? Wasn't on the table. It's literally on the table. Yeah, so what is that other pentacle? What choice have you been waiting for them to make? Look at that. Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Clear. What move? Is it literal in terms of location? Life-changing around committing, moving in, building a life together, family. What is that? commitment in general because it's here. It's like brewing. I feel like they're making the choice here. And there is a conversation going down. This this King of Swords has this dress, as you can see, that they're holding a needle and they're repairing. They have a sewing needle and the thread are the lights here, which is clarity. It's the King of Swords. It's Mercury. It's communication. And they're mending the dress. They're using the sewing needle and it's not quite there yet. So it's around, it's around the conversation around feelings and clarity and truths and where is it going. Somebody does need to make something right. That much is really clear. Wow. Yeah. I want to bring in some channeled love messages, Taurus. Love messages from your person. Messages from their higher self. The bottom of the deck. I write messages in my head over and over. Now that's already been really super clear. 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords in reverse. That's what that is. And by the way, what's really interesting is that's an 88. And that's a connection for me to a new cycle. That's what I call butterfly energy. It's like a new stage. And the 8 of Pentacles, that's what they're doing. They're painting this pentacle. I want to validate too, there's also some kind of broken promises here, and I think somebody might be making some. It's almost like I promise. Yeah, I'm doing this, or I've stopped doing this. I'm changing this. But this is very clearly about the communication as well. We have a deep soul connection. And I want to validate this as well. A lot of that was coming in with, our swans today for me. And the feelings around the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I don't deserve you, Taurus, but I want you. It's kind of aggressive the way they were saying it. It's kind of intense the way it's coming out. It's almost like this Knight of Swords, like really reiterating that to you. And yeah, no, I'm not over you. That's also really clear. Depending on what's going on with the two of you, never doubt my love for you. I want to hear your voice. So that's a very specific message. I'm sorry I made you cry. It's here with the broken promise energy. I do want to validate that because that's the other thing about the weight in the Two of Wands. For someone to make a choice, a move, that's life-changing decisions. Connecting with our World card in reverse, and that does also connect to, for some of you, it could be around that next level, like moving in or getting married. The broken promises around that with our Knight of Pentacles, or our Knight of Cups in reverse. Do you miss me? So there is some kind of a break or separation here. I think about you constantly. And I'm starting to understand our connection. It's really strong around the choice you've been waiting for them to make, like they've made it. It's you. It's the two of you. This is fate and destiny. And it's connecting directly with the Wheel of Fortune. The cycles of life, that's what that is. It's up, it's down, it's always changing. But this is a really clear energy of somebody who's getting out of their head and wants to get out of either no contact, push the play button if you're on pause, break the silence if it's quiet. So we're going to look at some little tarot closet love messages. Love messages from your person. Messages from their higher self. Bottom of the deck. You are my first thought when I wake up and last thought before sleep, Taurus. My heart is yours. Look, the Wheel of Fortune heart there, the turning point. Please wait for me. So some of that could be directly connecting for some of you just around somebody who's just been incredibly indecisive and not clear and being flaky and not really like afraid of commitment levels, feelings, all of that. Don't ever change. It's really hard living without you. Do you miss me? I think about you constantly. So there's something, yeah, there's for sure some kind of pause or break here. My world changed when I met you, so that's also here. Will you wait for me? Please wait for me. You're connected with that I don't deserve you, but I want you. Give me time. It's here on the Ten of Pentacles and the Magician. So we could be literally looking at that Page of Cups energy, Page of Swords, of like somebody catching up to where you are in maturity and being ready. And that's not about age. Could be for you, but, you know, it's maturity factor. So many songs remind me of you. I want to hear your voice. Are you a singer? Some of you are, but you don't. It's not for everybody. Because when you want to hear someone's voice that you love, you know, it doesn't mean they're a singer. They love your voice. But that is coming through. I think there are some singers here, and they miss hearing you sing. I feel your energy. The lost channeled love message from your person, message from their higher self, Taurus. I'm sorry I made you cry is here. And I have so many regrets just came down, and that's literally where it wanted to go. And it's on the King of Swords. It's like saying it, you know. Beautiful Taurus, that is your reading today. Thank you for watching. It's my honor, as always. I look forward to seeing you next time.